Hello everyone, this is Sanjana and today I'm here to tell about my topic, smart home system. So I've taken a case study regarding the analysis of software architecture for a smart home system. And so here we go. Just give me a second. I'll just screen share it. Yeah. As I've said you people earlier, let's consider a topic called the smart home system. And that is actually used for transforming the traditional homes into a smart, connected environment. Generally, you people may get some doubt like, why do you want to consider a smart home system and all? We all know like everything in the present generation is digitalized. So people are automatically preferring the digitalized environment instead of the traditional environment. Not only in the smart home system and all, when it comes to the other topics also, I mentioned that people are more into the digitalized environment and all. So to make it all easy and to access everything in fingertips, we'll actually consider the smart home system and all. And to deploy a product, like any product, let it be any product, like if you want to consider it in a software way or a hardware way, for a product to get succeeded, we must follow some process for that. Let it be a software process now. We have gone through the software engineering process and all. We'll start with the requirements, like we gather all the requirements and then we go with the design part. If at all a prototype is required, we make a prototype or else like do model and all, and then we'll analyze it. Afterwards, we proceed with the coding part and then we'll do testing and then integration and so on. And last, you'll see about the maintenance also. Like after deploying also, you have to make sure that the maintenance of the deployed product is done well. So there are some processes that you have to follow for every product to be deployed. And among all these stages, I considered about the software architecture, and software architecture is the very important process among all these things. Like if at all you want to deploy a product, you need to first analyze the architecture, whether it is a software architecture or hardware, let it be anything. You need to have a basic idea about the architecture. So that makes you easy to understand about the further process and all. So this is a basic introduction or something about the software architecture. Like, why do you need to know about architecture? Is because of this reason. Like, until unless you have some clarity regarding a thing, you don't be proceeding to the further process with the proper idea. So make sure you understand every bit of the architecture and then proceed to the further processes. And so moving on to the topic. Okay, like I've made the agenda, like I included title as I've already shown you, and then we'll start with an introduction. And then we have some features like home automation, security monitoring, energy management, remote access and control. And finally, you'll have the conclusion, and I'll be saying you about some final tips or the takeaways. Okay, so this is some basic idea about the smart home system and all. It includes some interfaces also, like it makes you to access everything on your fingertips, as I've already said. Like it is all made digitalized, and you can actually access everything by using a mobile app also. Like for example, if you consider some air conditioner and all, you don't need to carry your remote everywhere. It is all accessible via your phone also, but all you need to do is just to install an app regarding that. So this is a brief not the explanation, just the viewing of how it works or a basic idea of the smart home system and all. So you can just go through this picture and then you'll understand. Here, starting from the very left corner, here you have the web and remote desktop, which acts as a part of web. And then in the middle, you have some home gateway and device manager. And when it comes to the device manager, it can be a mobile or a home desktop, like yeah, you have your PC and all. And then the sub networks includes all the devices. There can be some n number of devices and all. And so this is an overall view of the software, a smart home system. And then coming to the introduction, a technology company aims to develop a smart home system that integrates various IoT devices and sensors to automate home management tasks, enhance security, and improve energy efficiency. Like as I've already said, I've mentioned some features in the previous slide and all. If you just see, there are something like the modules which consider and get you some security and gives you remote access and all. The system will provide users with remote access, as I've already said, and control over their home devices through a mobile app or a web interface. So you don't have to struggle a lot and all. It is all made easy, and because of this smart home system and all, you can have access. Like you don't have the problem of security. You don't have to worry about security issues and all. It'll all be private and transparent, and it is all easy for everyone to access also. Okay, and then we'll come to the first one. It is home automation. The system automates home management tasks such as lighting, heating, and all. Okay, in this home automation and all, things like lighting, heating, like usage of bulbs, fans, whatever, like air conditioner and all this home automation and all comes under this stage. If we go through the architectural considerations, we'll have device integration, rule-based automation engine, and the user interface. And device integration, and this is what is meant by integration. Like you have to add up all the things, like whatever work you have done in parts, you have to integrate all of them at the ending. So architectural considerations will include the device integration, like whatever you have done till now, you have to integrate all those parts. Like all those parts include the smart thermostats, smart lighting systems, and smart locks and all. And then rule-based automation engine. Develop a rule-based automation engine that triggers actions based on predefined rules, schedules, and sensor inputs. Like all the sensor kind of things and all are involved in this rule-based automation engine. And then user interface, as we people know, like being a software engineering student, everyone must know about the user interface. And we have to see that the interface which is being made is user friendly, and it is made in such a way that it is simple and easier for everyone to have an access through that. Mhm. Okay. Security monitor. Okay. People actually worry about this security or not. And it is all completely transparent. You don't need to worry about the security issues and all. There is always uh, security thing available for us. Like it includes sensor integration, event processing, and alerting notifications in the architectural considerations. Like if at all there is some third party or some one like third party or someone from outside trying to access your things and all, you'll get some notifications that somebody is trying to get access through your devices and all. So you'll be getting alerting notifications and all, and it'll be having a track of all the operations you have done till now. And event processing. Implement event processing mechanisms to analyze sensor data and detect security breaches or anomalies. In the sense, implement all the event processing. That's what, like all the events you have done till now are all made a copy. Like it has the data of whatever you've been accessed. Like are you accessing an air conditioner? What are all the operations you have done? Everything will be recorded in that. And architectural considerations involve the sensor integration also, which involves the window openings and other security events also. And then energy management. Energy management also has this architectural considerations, and it involves energy monitoring, energy optimization algorithms, integration with utility providers. Like it involves some integration task, and it also involves some utility providers, like it involves APIs, as you know, that is the application interfaces and all. It is a real-time energy pricing and implement demand response strategies to reduce energy costs. Here in this energy management and all, it takes care of the energy management. Like, see, you can't use the energy, like whether it is a natural resource or an uh, non-natural resource also. You can't just use it as per your wish. There will be some limit, and you can use it till some extent only. Otherwise, it will end up harming our Mother Earth. So it will make sure that it will manage all the energy, and all the circumstances are also balanced in the middle. And then remote access control. And if you come to this one, last but not the least, remote access control. Like, as I've said you in the very beginning, that everything is made in just fingertips. You'll have a remote via which you can access everything. You don't need to carry all this remotes and all, but a fingertip remote, in the sense you can have it as an app also. Like, you can install an app which contains a remote in that. So it is all matter of using two fingers. That's all. You can just tap, and then you can have access of all the things. So the architectural considerations which are involved in this remote access control are the cloud-based backend, API gateways, and authentication and authorization. It is very it is really well planned, that it has the remote access, it has a security thing also, so you don't need to worry, and you have a perfect executive and robust authentication authorization mechanisms included also. So it is all easy for you people to just install an app and then have an access just through the fingertips. And also all these modules, like we have come across through home automation, security, remote access, and all. And so all these modules made us understand that the architecture which is being planned in a smart home system is really so perfect, and it is very reliable that you can use it, and it is all worthy and trustable also. So I guess you people got my point, and then we try to conclude it with this. Like, that's all is the conclusion. Like, you have to do whatever you need to do. You have to do it in parts, and then integrate everything at the ending. You have to integrate it by using the IoT devices, and the interface which we use is are also made as user-friendly interfaces only. And the main motto of this smart home system is to completely transform the traditional methods to the uh, digitalized mode. So you don't have to depend on any other devices anymore. It's just a matter of a mobile app. You can install everything in your mobile app and have access with your fingertips. And so, final tips and takeaways. It includes something like security. Yeah, I've been repeating the same word, I understand. Security, in the sense, like it provides good security. You don't need to worry about anything. It has some good modules, well-defined architecture, so you don't ever face any problem in this smart home system and all. Scalability and flexibility, like it has to be flexible in such a way that if multiple users are accessing the same app at the same time, it shouldn't hang up or something. It has to have that flexibility to make all the people to access the website at the same time. And then reliability and redundancy. It should have the reliability to get back to the work whenever there is some issue and all also. So it has to have the capability of lying back to its work and all. And then data privacy. You don't need to bother about your privacy and all, because all your data is made transparent, so that it makes sure that no one else can get access of your data and all. Continuous improvement. If at all there is a fault or something, it learns, I mean, sorry, it actually take initiative to rectify its mistakes, and then come up with a new solution. So there is a constant improvement in the smart home system or not, and backup and disaster recovery. If at all there is something that got messed up, it will be back within no time, and it stores all the data also. And so you'll be having a proper backup for everything. And then the last one, compliance and regulations. It makes sure to follow all the rules, regulations, terms and conditions, everything. So, and hereby I conclude this. I hope you guys got a brief idea about the software architecture of the smart home system. And then thank you for spending all your valuable time to listen to my case study. And it was great to get this topic and be explaining about this. And thank you so much.